At one point in time, the Marines were considered the strongest power in the world. At the top was the Fleet Admiral, and the well-known three admirals. Below them were two rising Vice Admirals, Dirk Dutchman and LeBron D. James, two of the highest-ranking officials within the Marines, both gifted in their own ways, with talents contrasting from each other, and both stood firm on their ideals of justice, even if their beliefs differed. Knowing the big fundamental would become the Marines' Fleet Admiral, that meant a spot had opened up, and these two were the front runners. The issue was, their ideas of justice had clashed heavily, which caused internal conflict to ensue. The Marines' chosen one was a man who had recently went out of his way to create his own branch in the Navy. This act had created unrest amongst the other Marines. On the other hand, Dirk had made a name for himself through his wisdom, patience, consistency, and experience. The choice seemed simple. The Navy's chosen one now had an opportunity to prove himself. Others favored Dirk to claim the spot. A consensus could not be reached, and a battle between the young star and the ideal veteran had begun. The outcome of this battle, hopefully to the surprise of no one, was LeBron. He stood tall, perhaps battered and bruised, but he had emerged victorious and became the newest addition to the three admirals. Dirk, on the other hand, was seen strolling around the island with a supposed light cough and slightly hungover. How peculiar! A battle that had lasted 6 days had no effect to the older veteran. No one batted an eye to the outcome, but to the ones that watched the fight from start to end, knew. Dirk had picked apart every flaw and weakness LeBron had. He decided to give up the title to the young star. Maybe it was a test of resilience. Maybe it was to prepare him for what was coming. But the next time they would meet would be on different terms.